Alright guys, now that I've gotten my first set of Mercenaries Kickstarter, I will be going through all the force packs as well as the individual type salvage boxes. I do not have the Blood Ass yet. It'll be on my next set. And then today I'll do the Visigoth and the Savannah Master, and I believe that's the only three of the specific salvage boxes they have for this one. If there's another one, it'll be in the other set, and I'll show you that too. I'm going to do each force pack separately. Today I'll do these two salvage boxes because they're small, so we'll start there. Alright, once I'm done with these videos, I'm going to start doing some painting stuff. I got a ton of stuff to paint, and I'm going to do a challenge myself for a year to see how much of it I can get done. And you guys are all welcome to join me if you'd like. Alright though, here we go. Salvage box of Visigoth. You got your cards. Pack looks like 2 cards. The plane itself. You can see the flight stick doesn't come in there. The hex base and the flight stick are in here. I don't know if it's called a flight stick, but I'm just calling it that. Slips right in. I think I might glue mine. I'm not entirely sure, but either way, I'll probably wait till I paint it to make that final decision. But there it is. It's really sweet. I'd say it's just as good as the Shylon from the last Kickstarter. Hopefully I do an aerospace one, because I'd love to get more fighters. We got a bunch of tanks, a bunch of mechs now, so a couple drop ships and a couple fighters would be pretty sweet. Set this bad boy to the side. What else we got? Alright, pilot card, Crew Nagreen, Clan Wolf in Exile. His pilot ability special cost is 4, Shaky on the Stick, and Wind Talker. So, I don't know, I don't ever use those. And you got the Alpha Strike card. I don't use them, I save them. I have a little book, like a little binder for these things, but I just print out the Alpha Strikes whenever I'm playing Alpha Strike, because it's easier to me, I think. Maybe not, who knows. Next, let's take a look at these guys. I was really excited when they put this out. I don't know, I'm sure you guys were too. Yeah. Although, I guess it's something you can't use too much. Well, with the new rules, if you haven't seen them yet, I should do an unboxing of the actual game set too. I'll do that, because there's some really good rules for the aircraft, artillery, and vehicles now. So I think maybe I'll do that before I get on the force packs. Alright, so you get this little bag. It comes with 2 hexes and 4 of these little bad boys. You can mount them 1 to a hex or 2 to a hex. I probably will look up some. I'll probably look for a couple more hexes and just do 1 per. As you guys see back there, or you saw my other videos, I got a ton of stuff coming. So I'm thinking I'm going to make 1 regiment of tanks, followed by 2 groups of 2 battalions, and they'll each have specific missions. I can either use them as part of an RCT or as opposing forces. But here we go. Let's see if I can get it zoomed in on this little dude. No. He's gonna dig it. Doesn't want to see him, huh? Well, let's see if we can do that. It won't zoom in on 1. Maybe it'll check out 2, huh? You can kind of see them. Yeah, these are really sweet details. My OCD is going to murder me because I want to have all the same hexes, so maybe I can 3D print some exact replicas of these bad boys. I'll have to figure it out later. In addition to that, this is cool. So, I'll tell you a little bit about the actual box set before we get into it when I make that video. But here we go. So you get your Alpha Strike cards, same as before. Well, there's 4 different styles. There's 2 different styles. Reflective SL. And then you get the support cards. I'll go into this more detail, but basically you don't need to use record sheets for vehicles anymore. You use these things instead. And if you hadn't checked them out, they put the rules out for them during the Kickstarter. I didn't check into them until I got the game, and I was reading them over last night, and I was like, wow, these will make playing with all this extra stuff not slow the game down, and it really makes it brings the vehicles and the helicopters and the aircraft. It makes them seem a lot more like you played it in the BattleTech game, like the video game, or MechWarrior. So they can still do things, but it tells you the difference of why would I want to bring mechs instead of 100 tanks. Yeah, that'll do it for today. I will get a couple more done up for your enjoyment. If there's any particular packs you want to see, please put it in the comments, and you guys have a good day.